All right, see you on the other side. You might want to grab a towel. I sweat for sure. Okay, you can come to the top of your mat, bring your hands into a prayer, and you'll take 3 breaths here. I'm looking gently down at the hands and just softening. If you have any intentions or any prayers that you want to bring into your practice, it's really beautiful to start a practice that way. And then release the hands, look at the feet, bring the toes out, the heels out. And then you put a slight bend in the knees, let your weight come forward and back until you're in the middle of your foot. This is called Wu Ji. It's like a standing Shavasana. Imagine that you have little tangerines under your armpits to lift the arms off the body. Tongue to the palate. 3 breaths. So here there's no Uddiyana Bandha. This is just the Jiva Bandha, tongue to the palate. The whole body is staying soft. Bring the weight into the right foot. Bring the feet together, arms by your side, and squeeze your muscles. So this is the first acrobatic energy that we're experiencing. And this is a posture just to feel your muscular and bone strength. Bring the hands together and make little handstand fingers. So handstand fingers look like this. Palms are together, fingers are bent back. Yep. And just see how intelligent and strong the fingers are. Release, bring the hands out, cross the arms, and just touch your lungs. 3 breaths here. So the lungs are the engine of the practice, engine of movement, engine of life. And go to the other side by just spinning on the thumbs, crossing the arms the other way. And let your body be soft. Allow yourself to receive. Okay, you can release the hands down. Bring the hands together out in front of you. Make sure you have that little bend in the knees. Come to the index and the thumb, the OK mudra here. Have the hands right in front of your chest, everything soft, tongue to the palate. As you inhale, let the arms come out to the side. Palms up at the end. As you exhale, elbows come in, hands gently fold back in. This is called the lung pump. Tongue to the palate. As you inhale, elbows expand, hands open. Slow the movement down, slow the breath down, shoulder blades kiss on the back. And as you exhale, releasing grief. The visualization is inhaling white light through the nose, into the sinuses, into the lungs. And as you exhale, you can imagine smoke coming out. Release the hands down. As you inhale, dig the hands into the earth. Keep inhaling, slowly rising the hands up towards the heavens. And as you exhale, clearing from head to toe. As you inhale, visualize hands in the dirt, big long fingers reaching. And as you exhale, imagine all of your molecules being bathed in this softness, in this awareness. Last time. Earth energy is gold, star energy is silver, and in Qigong you can visualize different colors for different parts of the body you're working with, different elements you're playing with. On the inhale, let the palms rise up like you have little bubbles coming up into your hands, and then as you exhale, release. Try to move and breathe slower, softer. One last time. Creating these little waves through the hands. So now keep the palms facing down. This is called earth palm. And you can listen to your feet and listen to your hands and listen to the connection with gravity. Acrobats do a lot of work with bones and gravity, so this is a soft way to feel into all the different ways you can align your body. Bring the weight to the right foot, come into tree pose. So we move from the Qigong into standing warm-ups. When you stand on one foot, you can listen more to the connection points in the foot. How are you sustaining? How are you thriving in this pose? Second side, see if you can bring the foot up without the hand. Change feet, release the hands, ankle circles. So you have a pointed toe and the femurs moving in a circle. Keep everything soft. 10 each direction. Second side, so your foot is behind you and you have a pointed toe. So your toenails are facing the floor. Second side, watch real close. My foot is behind me. So there's a little bit of hang and then you swing from that. Other direction. So to warm up standing poses, you want to warm up all the joints. You go from ankle to neck. And these neck circles should feel good. You might be discovering different places that are crunchy, different places that are free. Change directions. Speed is less important than the amplitude. You don't want to go real big because then you can't trust that this is a movement that your body is going to enjoy and receive well. And you're working on your whole body, not just your neck. So you want these waves to be gentle. Shoulders. Change directions. See how even you can make these circles. Are there any parts of this circle that you're not really exploring? Feel how good it is to move the scapula up and down the back. Interlace the grip, elbows the height of the heart, wrist circles. Hands are soft, but the movement is fast. Forearms touching. By the hands being soft, you can get little bits of traction into all the finger bones and wrist bones, other direction. Shake the hands out. Shaky, 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 shaky. Strike front and back. Just front and back, no twisting, belly back. And then a little higher into the sternum, just waking up the center channel. And now you'll add a little bit of a twist and bring the contact points up into the chest. Lots of ways to do percussion, to open the body, stimulate movement of energy, blood. Try to walk around as you do it. You got another 15 seconds to just be more free in how you move and swing and explore your space. Before we get into the rigidity of acrobatics, be a crazy movement monkey that's free. Back to shaking, and then we'll go to hips. Feet are about hip width. Same thing, don't go for a huge range of motion. You want to feel where your tightness is, but you're not pushing through your tightness. This is the warm-up. Other direction. By doing the circles, we open up the places that, if you imagine a hose that's kinked, a lot of times neck, wrist, hips, ankles If you didn't change directions, change directions. I already changed. Yeah, these joints are so good to open. Go ahead and go towards the ankles. Because as we get into the heat of the asana sequence, we want to be able to let energy and blood flow really easily. Other direction. So now we've touched all the joints in the body. One hand forward, one hand back. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, and make a wave. Do this a few times with the hands there, feeling the tailbone scoop forward. It starts with a bend in the ankles, a scoop of the tailbone, and then just ride that wave a few more times. Anytime you feel like making noise in your asana practice, good for you. Okay, and we're gonna get into the bandha practice, Uddiyana Bandha, tongue to the palate, whole practice. Feet hip width. As you inhale, bring the hands up to the belly. Exhale, relax. Pull the navel back. Inhale, hands to the ribs, look up, hands to the kidneys. Exhale, bow forward, touching the hamstrings, the backs of the legs, off the feet. As you inhale, drop up the inner edge of the legs. Hands to the belly as you exhale. When you're out of breath, relax the belly. Pull the bandha back. Inhale, hands up to the ribs. Kidneys, look up. Exhale, bow forward, touching the back body. Back of the calves, off the pinky toes. Inhale up the inner edge. Hands to the belly as you exhale, preparing for Uddiyana Bandha. Relax the belly and then navel back. Last one. Inhale, hands slide around to the back, giving support for the back bend. As you exhale, softly rounding, dropping, releasing. Inhale, hands up to the belly. Exhale down. So we're going to keep doing Uddiyana Bandha, but we'll rotate the shoulders up and back first as we inhale. Exhale, touch the knees. So full body shoulder circles. Inhale, come up. Exhale, round down. We're going to do one more time. Inhale, round up. Exhale, let the hands land right at the knees, arms straight. Look at the belly. When you're out of air, relax the belly, and then pull the navel back. Inhale, straighten the legs, shoulders up. Exhale, round down, hands to the knees, look at the belly, all the air out, relax the belly. And then Uddiyana Bandha, navel back. Last time, inhale up. Exhale down. Showing you from the side. Inhale up, hands in front of you. Spin the hands around in a circle. Point your fingers back towards your heels. And you're going to stand your heels on your palms. Palms are facing down, fingers pointing back. Let the knees fall in. Look down at the floor as you exhale. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round in. Remember your bandha work. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round in. Uddiyana Bandha. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Uddiyana Bandha. Uttanasana. 3 breaths. Touch the hands on the floor as you come up into Utkatasana. 3 breaths. Stand up, bring the hands in front of you, flashlights, 10 times. Arms out to the side, 10 times. Arms behind you, nice and fast, nice and strong. Arms down by your side. Arms right up over your head. Interlace your grip, palms up, toe raises, fast, 10 times. Keep the body unified. Bring the feet out like a duck, 10 times. All the way up. Toes in, heels out, 10 times. Feet together, feet up, heels up. Feet up, heels up. So you're flexing the front of the shins 10 times. Okay, interlace the grip, Kali Mudra, side bend, 3 breaths. So you warm up the forearms and you warm up the calves. Inhale up, second side. Tongue to the palate. Inhale up, back bend, look back. This should be a small back bend, still warming up. And then release out. We'll go through arch and hollow as you inhale, arms open. As you exhale, hands together, squeeze in, push with the arms, straight line. As you inhale, arching, looking up. As you exhale, connect the palms, straight line from elbow to elbow, push, belly back. Last one, inhale, arch, and exhale, hollow. Hands to the thighs, look down at the toes, keep the ribs back. Inhale, thumbs touching, bring the arms up. Look up at the hands and go up on the tippy toes, reach up, up, up. Exhale, release out. Now we're gonna do Nali. We're gonna have the belly go back and forth, or just Uddiyana Bandha again. So inhale, round up. Exhale, hands at the knees, and the belly goes back and forth. Check it out. Try it. Inhale. And exhale, hands at the knees. I'm showing you guys one more time. The correct technique is hands on the knees, just like you did before. Now that I think of it, it's kind of like a yoga twerk. Anyway. Okay, now we come into Shiza Malaisa, the sunny flow. Inhale, rise up, 3 breaths. Creating a little more heat. Come down, Uttanasana, step back to plank for 3 breaths. Feet are actually apart. First plank of the day, just feel the ease through your bones. Lower down, 3 breaths, up dog. Before we do big dynamic movements, you want to be able to just say hello to your body slowly. Down dog. Same, 3 breaths, and do any movement that your body is asking for. Could be stretching your calves, could be doing rounding, circling in the thoracic. Step the left foot into the middle of the mat. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, step forward, warrior 1. On the inhale, bring the arms up, clap. Exhale, come out, warrior 2. Inhale, bring the hands in, collect. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, collect. Exhale, extended side angle, 3 breaths. Left hand down, take a little side bend, a little stretch to the side so your back heel is lifted. Opening up the chest. If it's comfortable and fun, you can go hollow and arch with the hand behind the neck. Oh. Back leg strong. Bring the feet together, come into Vasisthasana, side plank. Keep everything unified, keep the feet together, come around to a plank, 3 to 5 push-ups. Down dog. Right foot to the middle of the mat, inhale, left foot up. Exhale, step forward. As you exhale, back heel down. The next inhale brings the hands up, clap. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, collect. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, collect. Exhale, extend. 3 breaths. Right hand down, back heel up. Take a twist, take a little side bend, open the chest. Feet together, Vasisthasana, second side. This is your one-arm handstand training. Feeling and seeing the connection from your shoulder to your knuckle. Coming back around, 3 to 5 push-ups. Feet together this time. Down dog. 3 to 5 shoulder shrugs. Extend and relax the shoulders. Keep everything else the same. Feel the intelligence of your shoulders pushing. Look at your hands, walk forward. You're going to do tuck, pike, or straddle jumps, not handstands. And then see if you can do a freeze where you freeze. And then come to Padahastasana, stepping on the hands, massaging. Shake your head around a little bit. Feet together, come into Utkatasana and take a twist. 3 breaths. Extend the arms out, second side. See if you can get the feet and the knees together. Inhale up and release the grip. Now you can go for your back bend. Inhale up. Exhale. Bend the knees a little bit. Hold behind the heels and pull yourself into your forward bend. Step back to a table. Wrist warm-ups, just 10 times. Let's go 15. And then arms vertical, inhale, elbows out. Exhale, squeeze in. This is table range of motion. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale, plan, shoulders forward. Exhale, open. One more time, inhale forward, exhale open. Inhale arch, exhale hollow. So it's warming up the body, but it's also teaching you how to make little adjustments in the arms, in the spine. Lift up one foot in the opposite hand, connect a line through your body, second side. Start with the feet, extend through, diagonal through the body. Come down to your forearms, interlace the grip. Inhale forward, exhale back. So when the shoulder comes forward, this is called a plange. Your feet are together, squeeze everything. Exhale, open. Inhale, arch, belly to the floor, look up. Exhale, hollow, push down. Round the back, one more time. Lift up one foot, opposite hand. Find the diagonal, connect it. Second side. Sphinx pose. Enjoy a little space in your back. Do the same thing in a plank, feet together. As you inhale, elbows out, exhale in. Feel the difference between bent arms and straight arms. Inhale, planche. Doesn't have to be a big movement, so you can feel it in your hand and see it with your eyes. Arch and hollow. One foot up at a time. Opposite hand. Connect the dots. Sit back, bring the hands behind the back, interlace the grip, and you just pull off to one side to traction the knuckles. Other side. Oof. You can do the same thing in front, off to the side. To the other side. Okay. So we're going to go into the push-ups and the stretching. So this is definitely when I get the towel going. So you want to do your personal best. You can do it on your knees, you can do it in plank, you can do 10, you can do 20. As many push-ups as you can do with integrity. On your start with the plank tightness drill. So feet are together to start. Tap the shoulders a few times, and then go for it. Pigeon when you're done, forward bend. Pigeon forward bend is the regain your dignity pose. 5 breaths. Second side. And you can decide now if the push-up that you did was not hard enough or too hard. You can do knees, you can do jumping. I'm gonna change mine up. Second round of push-ups. Max out, as many as you can do. Pigeon back bend. Some of you are still going, right on. 5 breaths. Second side. Okay, we did our 2 push-ups, now we do down dog push-ups. If you don't know what they are, come from a narrow down dog, I'm going to do jumping. As many as you can, with integrity. When you're done, you can just sit in hero pose with a gentle back bend. Arms open, look up. A few breaths. And then palm your thighs. Regain your breath. Regain some length in your spine. And then we do it again. Walk your feet in and stand up, and we'll do bouncing. Bouncing for at least a minute. Let your body just be free. You can bounce in circles. You can shake. You can lift up a foot. You can shake your ass. Just move it. Move it. And then we're going to go to percussion. So with a fist or an open hand or a mallet, whatever you like, working on your yang line and your yin line, inside and outside. Across the chest, second side. Back to the chest, light fingertips on the sternum. And then go down the sides. You can go in a circle from right to left. You can rub circles a few times. Back to the thighs, percussion on the thighs, all the way down. You can do the inner line, you can do the outer line, and we can do the back line. Also get the kidneys, back line, all the way down. Hamstring. Percussion, so good. So this comes from Qigong. Very typical practice to open everything up. Pick your favorite part of your body that you want to just give a little last boost to. Okie dokie. Now we're going to do jumps. If you haven't done jumps with me, just watch. You can do straight, tuck, split, half turn, full turn, whatever you like. This is what a straight jump is. Go for it. Could just be standing up. Okay, come forward into a butterfly. And you guys massage your feet. Thank you, feetsies, for helping me jump. Couldn't have done without you. And then you can flap your butterfly wings. Keep regaining your breath. Lots of acrobatics is anaerobic. We don't do it with oxygen. We do it with willpower. And then come into a forward bend. Maybe you bring your head to your feet. Straighten the legs out, grab the toes, Padangustasana. Feet can be apart, forward bend, 3 breaths. Let's make that 5, because I'm still breathing fast. Open the feet up, pike straddle side bend, 5 breaths, why not? This one's great. Second side. In the middle. Okay, feet together, actually not quite together, feet hip width. Lift up into an upward facing table, and we're gonna do skull polishing pose, where you exhale 30 times. And come down, rocks and ups. I'm gonna do 5 tuck rocks, 5 tuck ups, 5 hollow body rocks, 5 V ups. You can do whatever you want. Rocks and ups, tuck or pike. Rock up to your feet. Padangustasana. Grab your toes, forward bend. Left hand to the top of your knee, stand up, take your right foot with you. Find your balance, extend the leg. Left hand is grounding the left femur. You can use your right bicep to pull the leg up higher. Left hand up, bring it to the side. Just 3 breaths. Use your arm strength. Feel your ground. Come into tree. 3 breaths here. Left hand to your heart. Pardon me, right hand. Left hand to the outer edge of your foot. Inhale. As you exhale, open the hand and the leg. And the spine and the shoulders and the rib cage. Release, keep the foot up and come around slow. Second side. Right hand, right knee, just on top of it. Reach down for the big toe. Come up. You can do this on a slack line. You can do this on the base's hands. It's better for you to find it first on your own. Understand your own body, your own muscles. Where do you have freedom? Where's shit stuck? How can you dedicate your movement practice to evening up your imbalances? Leg to the side. Tree pose. 3 breaths. Tongue to the palate. Left hand to the chest, right hand outer edge of the foot. Inhale. Exhale. Time your opening. Let your elbows work with each other. Let your hands work with each other. If it's stable, keep turning your head more to the left. Chase your thumb. Release slowly. Bend the right leg. Grab the foot from behind, dancer's pose. First you kick, then you descend. Totally fine to bend your standing leg. Make contact with the floor with your left hand. And let the knee rise up. Stretch the thigh. After a few breaths here, kick the foot back into the hand and find a back bend. Scoop the tailbone down. And now change hands. Right hand down, left hand up. Twisted half moon. 3 breaths. Standing vertical split. Either split press or kick switch a few times. If you have control of the handstand, try to come down super slow. Know that one day, when you become more flexible and strong, split press gets easier. Come down onto the left foot on the ground, hands into prayer. You're going to open into a half moon with no hands on the floor. Leg is bent to start, straightens as the arms expand out. Half moon. That shit is hard. Second side. Left foot in the hands. So knee up towards the ceiling. And then kick the foot away, find your back bend, Ardha Chandra Chapasana. Oh. Oh. Change the hands. Twisted half moon. Left hand down, right hand up. Vertical split. If you have the control, you can stay in a handstand and switch your legs and split many times. Come back down to the right foot. Bend your right knee, palms together. Inhale, half moon with no hands. Not easy. Come back up. Regain your dignity again. Right foot up into a tree. So this is half lotus. You can do this. You can also bind from behind and come into a forward bend. Make any variation you need to. Let the foot come down towards the knee and hook your whole shin on both arms. Galavasana, flying pigeon. Land the left foot down, swing the right foot around, three-legged down dog. Let the foot come down, right arm forward. A few breaths here. Come back to down dog. Turn the left foot out to the side. Left hand reaches for the left heel. Lift the right leg up. It's helping you learn how to train your one-arm handstands. Knowing how to balance on one arm. And use your top leg to move your weight around. Come down, left hand to the floor, Vasisthasana on the left. Any variation you want. Back to down dog, jump to a wide malasana. A few breaths here. Come up, left foot. Forward bend, 3 breaths. Release the foot down above the knee. Same thing, second side. Right foot down, left foot swings around. Oh, maybe one of my favorite poses ever. Oh. Foot down. Come back around. Right foot turns out, right hand holds inside on the heel, left foot rises up. Right hand Vasisthasana. Slipping is real. Malasana. So now we're gonna clear channels. A little bit of balancing, why not? We're gonna rebuild our Wuji posture. So feet together, toe heel the feet apart, slight bend in the knee, weight goes forward, weight goes back. Imagine there's a little pelota abajo tus axilas, a ball under your armpits. This creates space for the channels, tongue to the palate. As you inhale, the hands come up. As you exhale, forcefully push down, like you're pushing yourself up outside of a pool. Inhale softly up. Exhale, strongly pushing down, clearing the arms. One more time, inhale. This is called the wings of a crane. Inhale up, exhale out. Hands are flexed back. Inhale in, soft hands. Exhale, clearing. One more time. Inhale in. Exhale down softly, like you're touching a long beard. Inhale and exhale. Soft hands. Tongue to the palate. One more time. One hand on top of the other. Inhale, rise up. Imagine there's a water fountain going into your palm of your hand to rise up. Inhale, exhale, arms come out. Inhale, hands come up. Visualize water pressing your hands up. As you exhale, arms straighten, expand. One last time. Keep the arms there. As you inhale, bring the hands in towards the heart. This is called heart pump. As you exhale, let the arms open up. Not super wide. Inhale, visualizing the things that you want in your practice, you want in your life. And as you exhale, let steam come off, anxiousness. Last time. And we go into eagle pose. Extend the arms out to the side, step one foot behind the other, cross the arms, 5 breaths per side. Elbows the height of the heart. Second side, arms out, switch the feet, spine tall. Inhale up. Exhale, push the arms out, feet together. 3 breaths here. And release. Okay, next one is dragons running through the forest. You're gonna inhale, bring the fingers through the forest. Your fingers are your dragons. This is an inhale. Exhale. And you can visualize literally dragons. So close your eyes as you do it. Inhale. One more time. Let those dragons purge any thoughts you don't want to bring into your day. That's straight up Qigong weirdness. Now we're gonna do straight up yoga weirdness with lion face. Lion face, you open your jaw. When you open your jaw, that has a connection to your hips. When you look up, that makes you open your jaw more. So the sound is ha, and the way it goes is inhale. Exhale, you look up, ha. And if you feel like you're a Maori from New Zealand, you're doing it right. 3 times. Inhale. Muy bien, chicos. Okie dokie. That brings us to the inversion part of our show. Crow range of motion, headstand presses, forearm stand, split switches. So crow range of motion first. Crow range of motion could mean you go to a headstand and back. When you do headstand presses, I would recommend interlacing the grip because then you can go to a forearm stand from a headstand. So headstand presses, tuck, pike, and straddle. One of each. If you can, split your legs and press up to a forearm stand. If you need to come down, come down. If you need a wall, use a wall. Once you come up, split switches 10 times. Come down, Anahatasana. Come up and sit on your heels, hero pose. You're gonna bring the hands like this, spin them around, and massage. Little butterfly massage. This is lung 1. So I'm trying to get you to calm your breath before we do inversions. Spin the hands around, second side. Soft little circles, slowing and calming the breath. So choose what inversion you're gonna practice. Headstand, forearm stand, handstand. It's static, so don't move. I'm gonna go for a 10 breath handstand. So you choose how many breaths you're shooting for. We'll start whenever you go up. When you're ready, you can come into a wide Utkatasana. If you want to stay up, you can stay up. Interlace the grip behind the back, and you can just do some little bounces if that feels good. So go from a long hold to a little therapeutics. Bring your hands in between your legs and squat down. Hopefully you can see what's going on. I'm squeezing my forearms. Slowly bringing my head back up above my heart. Bring the right knee down, right hand under left leg. So I bite down on it, and then left hand pushes the arm to create traction. Oh, it feels so good. So you're in a monkey pose if you know what that is. And then go to the forearm, interlace the grip, and make some wrist circles. Each direction 3 times. Second side. Left hand under right knee, the hand, the fingers. Squeeze down, right hand holds the bicep, and you push. Create traction. Whew. Same thing with the forearm. Circles. When I do these, they're very small circles. They're very gentle. Okay. Next thing is any dynamic inversions. So it could be tuck presses, could be split switches, could be twists, tucks, any variation of moving dynamic inversions. I'm gonna do straddle press. I'm gonna go for 4. This time when you come down, come to a child's pose. In this child's pose, bend your arms so your hands touch your neck. And then we can do percussion, 3 sets of 8. And hold. Inhale, come up. So that was the inversions. Now we're going to warm up the legs before we open the legs and hips. Extended side angle pose. Twisted. Back heel up. 3 breaths. Look down at your foot, bring your feet together. Switch sides. Keep looking down at your foot and step your left leg back. 3 breaths. Extended side angle, uncurl, back heel down. Inhale up, hands to the ground, straddle jumping jacks or straddle press, anything. Straddle jumping jack is jump, feet apart, jump, feet together. And then from there you can stand up. We'll do one set of pulling down heavens 3 times. Inhale, hands out and up. Exhale, down. 2 more. Last one. Cross the thumbs, come into a wide stance, lung mudra here. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, side bend, forward bend. Inhale, side bend, back bend. Exhale, side, forward. So let your breath and your buoyancy and your heaviness make the circle happen. Once you get to the back bend, change directions. Inhale. Exhale, side, forward. Inhale, side, back. Exhale. Straighten the legs, bring the hands to the floor. This might be complicated. So, we'll start with the easy part. 3 breaths here. Bring your hands out, palms facing up, arms straight. And release the grip behind your back, 3 breaths. Look at your right ankle, release your hands. Right hand to the top of the shin, left hand just above the ankle. So you're going to do a forward bend over your right leg. Right hand just under the knee, left hand just over the ankle. Bring your feet in a little bit closer and look at the foot that's far away from you. Bend your knee, reach through with the right hand for the ankle. Bring your head in between both arms. Keep the hands there, bring the head over the arms. 3 breaths. Look at your left leg. Keep the right hand there, left hand just below the knee. Look to your other leg, bend the knee, reach the left arm across, hold the ankle, head in between both arms, legs straight. Wiggle the head around to the front, 3 breaths. Grab onto the big toes and walk the feet out as far as you can without breaking yourself. Push back to a seated straddle, bring your feet around, face the front of the mat. 5 straddle ups. Rock up to your feet, low lunge, right leg back. Any variation you want here. Straighten the front leg, half split. Bend the front knee, twisted thigh stretch. Straighten the front leg, Ardha or full Hanumanasana. Or something in between. Pigeon. I like doing a little bit of palming on the thigh and the foot. You can do any variation you want in pigeon. 5 breaths. Come and do a down dog and step the right foot forward, second side. Straighten the front leg. Oh, I forgot lizard. Twisted thigh stretch. Got lizard on the first side, but I know how to fix it. Come into lizard. And then do other side lizard. I knew how to fix it. Oh. And then come back to the first side lizard. We'll straighten and come into half or full Hanumanasana. Swing the back leg forward, straddle ups. Roll forward, cow face. One knee over the other. You can do either hand, doesn't really matter. Both have benefits and drawbacks. If you can't grab your hands, you can grab a little hand towel. 3 slow breaths or 5 fast breaths. Switch. Release. So now we got back bending and we out. Back bending, a little warm down and we out. Dhanurasana, bow pose. 3 to 5 breaths. Any variation you want. Ardha Bekasana. One forearm in front of you, one leg bends. It's a thigh stretch. Try to bring the knees close to each other. Second side. And release, come into a wide seiza. So basically, shins parallel, feet are flexed, and then come up. We'll do some waves to warm up the spine. So the thighs are the motor, the thighs push the hips forward, the body makes a little wave. Now use a little side bending, reach for one of your ankles, inhale, let the arm come over and down, exhale, grab the other heel, arm comes up. So we're warming up in a few different ways. Letting the breath lead the movement. Inhaling as you stretch the rib cage in the arm. And then as you're ready, you can come into Ustrasana Camel. I really like the palm of my hand to be into my heel so my palm gets a beautiful massage. Come up, point the toes, sit down with your knees together for rabbit pose. Grab onto the heels with the fingers pointing in, inhale. As you exhale, curl in and lift the hips up. Inhale, come up, Supta Virasana. So let your knees come apart, your butt between your feet. Go back as far as your knees will allow you. Help yourself back out. Okay, now the game is any inversion you want with a back bend or 2 Urdhva Dhanurasanas. So I'm gonna do a handstand with a back bend and then 1 wheel Urdhva Dhanurasana. You can choose any inversion with a back bend, as many breaths as you want. So you're kind of be on your own timing. 2 back bends, 1 maybe from an inversion. And when you come down, you do whatever decompression your body's asking for. Could be a child's pose, could be the wiggle dance. I chose the wiggle dance. So get ready for your second back bend if you're Done with your first back bend, do a little recovery, whatever your body's telling you to do. I'm gonna do one Urdhva Dhanurasana. I'm gonna shoot for 10 breaths. Let's see how it feels. When you're ready, you can come into a happy baby. If it feels nice, you can straighten out your legs, come into Samukhanasana. If you prefer happy baby, you can stay there. Bring your knees into a tuck. You're going to hug your legs, one forearm over the other. Look toward your toes and try to bring your head to the mat while you're looking at your toes. This lengthens out every vertebra. Let the legs come out and take a twist, any variation you want. Knees into your chest, second side. And then I'm going to set a timer for a 5-minute Shavasana.